This is the side of Nairobi city that many tourists don't get to see due to safety concerns. The overcrowded buses, the blaring music, the overcrowded streets can be really overwhelming, but this is the real life of a bigger percentage of Kenyan locals. Navigating through traffic jams and crowded sidewalks isn't for a social anxiety tourist, but very normal for us locals and everyone else who gets used to this life. In Kenya, customers always bargain in the streets, something that you wouldn't experience in your country, but super engaging over here. We have street vendors selling everything from fresh produce to handmade crafts to even books, utensils. Everything you would think of can be found in the streets of Nairobi and just not necessarily in the shops. This is the real Nairobi, a city of dreams and struggles. We have Ubers, people own cars, people are living a great life, but I am talking of the majority of people over here. Did you know Nairobi is the most populated city in Kenya with over 4.4 million people, and at least half of the population in Nairobi lives in the slums? The slums only covers 5% of the city's residential land, and yet they house approximately half of Nairobi's population. These densely populated areas are also incubators for immense talent. Many renowned artists, musicians, the great dancers that you see, craftspeople once lived in these areas or still live here, and some are even among this crowd. By sharing this, I hope to provide a more authentic and comprehensive view of Nairobi because this is a vital part of the city's identity. If you are a tourist coming in Nairobi, just know there is always something for everyone. Whether you are introverted, extroverted, have social anxiety, you will have a great experience as a tourist over here. Check out my other video on safety tips for tourists in Nairobi. Your support helps me to continue to share these stories and connect with people around the world. So share my videos with your friends and family who may be interested in learning more about Nairobi, Kenya, and Africa as a whole. Did you know the name Nairobi is derived from the Maasai phrase Enkare Nairobi, which means cool water? This name reflects the area's natural water sources and its relatively cooler climate compared to the coastal regions of Kenya. The cool water in the name Nairobi refers to the Nairobi River, which historically flowed through the area. This river, along with other smaller streams and springs, provided a reliable water source for the early settlers. While the river and its tributaries have been affected by urbanization and pollution, they remain a significant part of Nairobi's history and identity. Because of this cool climate, the British colonial government established a railway depot at the site. The strategic location and favorable climate made it an ideal spot for a growing settlement. As the railway network expanded, so did the city, attracting settlers, traders, and administrators. Over time, Nairobi evolved into a bustling metropolis, becoming the capital city of British East Africa Protectorate. Back then, Kenya was known as British East Africa Protectorate before it was changed into Kenya. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you really enjoyed it, please don't forget to subscribe, share, comment, like, and also watch other videos of mine.